Hello Gemini, and welcome to your January 2016 General Tarot card read for the month. My name is Dee, and with me is my dear friend Lucy.
Hello.
So we hope that you took the time to watch your year spread for you, because what we're doing is we're pulling the two cards that we have for you for the month of January and using that as kind of an ability for us to segue into the whole month for you. So we have Lucy pulled a spread and I pulled a spread, and we're going to combine the two so that to make it more than just a general read for you guys. Hopefully it'll resonate with more people that way. So for the whole of the month, Lucy pulled the Three of Swords.
Okay, the Three of Swords is about quarrels, conflicts that can lead to separation. It's also about hope of reconciliation. As you can see by the clouds on the sword, they're clearing, the sky is brightening. Okay.
And for the month, I pulled the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant is about religion or spirituality. It's about abiding by the physical and spiritual laws. Sometimes if you don't, you can suffer the consequences. It can also be about dreams and visions that you may be having, just kind of the whole month. And when you combine the two, you're dealing with, a little bit of heartache and loss, but you've got the sun coming through and the good things coming behind you. And this is just, I really think a combination of the two is just more using your spirituality to get through the month.
Yes.
Because it's not the best to go through this way, but there is good things going to come out of this month. So for the first week, Lucy pulled
the Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords is about celebration and triumph. Very powerful card. It signifies victory over your difficulties using your inner strength and your clarity of thought. It's about the victory through your own actions.
So for that week, I pulled the Queen of Cups. Now the Queen of Cups is a strong, loving, protective person. She has a very nurturing nature. She has a quiet contentment in life. She's also, out of all the queens, the most psychic, most in tune with her intuition. So this makes you more aware of spiritual goals. And if you combine it with throwing into from the Hierophant, which is your spirituality, going into this, it's kind of an interesting month or week for you, because you go into all these creative beginnings. What a good, powerful read for you guys on this, because she's strong and nurturing, and you got all this wonderful beginning and going forward and just that clarity of thought. So what a good week. Use your emotions to be strong and nurturing. Don't let this get to where you're too logical. Kind of let the two balance each other out for you for that week. Now for the second week, Lucy pulled
the Knight of Cups. Now the Knight of Cups is about emotions. It represents offers brought to you that you become very excited about, that excite you, probably emotionally. Romantic invitations, gatherings, things like that. Now in the arts, it's about bringing you interesting work, developing for you.
Mm-hmm. And you're dealing with the creativity from the week before.
Yeah.
And going into this, what a good energy to have. High energy for that week. So for me, I pulled the High Priestess. Now again, the High Priestess is about hidden influences at work. It's about intuition, psychic abilities. This gives you an opportunity to make some new goals, refine old. And when you pull it in with the Queen of Cups, you've got a lot of spirituality going on here. And I really think that the first couple of weeks for you guys are going to be about emotions and spirituality. Your future is being formed. You don't have to let the heartache and the different stuff coming on from the beginning of the month and the dogma rule you. You have an opportunity to shape it according to your intuition and the goals that you want to make. So when you combine it with the energy of the Knight of Cups, wow, it's a good way to use your emotions to keep your intuition and stuff under control. Just what a powerful week for you. You'll be able to pull all of this together. That makes sense.
Balance.
Yeah. Balance.
Yeah.
Balance your emotions and your spirituality. So for the third week, Lucy pulled
the Empress. Now the Empress is all about abundance. Now whatever you put your mind to, your nurturing and loving attention to, is going to flourish. You should take excellent care of yourself. And she represents growth, a prosperity, a fertility, and good rewards for your efforts.
So you've got all the emotional energy coming in from the week before to this period of nurturing that you're going to have on the third week, which was kind of interesting because for the third week I pulled the Ace of Cups. Now the Ace of Cups is a new beginning. It's about joy. It's about fertility. New beginnings in life will fill you with joy and contentment. Possibility for some of you for a new love. It gives you also not just an emotional time of fertility, but it's an ideas. It's almost like your creativity is starting to really bloom, and you can see things that you hadn't been able to see before. When you combine the two of them, I would be careful if anybody doesn't want to get pregnant this week, because you've got double duty here going on. So if you want to get pregnant, go for it. If not, you might want to do what you can to protect, because I keep seeing fertility for this week. So it's not just a fertility of emotions.
Yeah, she's a nurturing mother in all her forms. That means all aspects of creativity.
Right.
Arts, music, babies, what? Yeah.
Everything.
Paintings,
yeah.
Yes. Dance.
So have fun that week. Be creative. For those of you thinking about babies, great. It's a good time to go for that.
Not,
just go dance. All right. So for the last week, Lucy pulled
the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is representing of young energy, messages of a good nature, maybe more than likely work related.
So for that week, I pulled the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is about money, of course. All pentacles are. It talks about stopping what you're doing and taking time to look at what you've done. And when you do that, sometimes you don't move forward. So I really think that for you this week, you need to continue moving forward in your finances. Keep laying up all these things that you've got, your future goals when it comes to money. Work hard this week. Don't stop, because it's going to help you with your finances this week. If when you combine the Page of Wands and you're dealing with messages when it comes to work, I think that the two of them really marry up well. So use the energy of the Page of Wands to move you forward past this time of stopping. Don't just stop. Continue forward, pressing on. Do the hard work. It'll be good for you. So I told Lucy when we did this, it's all about emotions for you guys. You guys got a lot of high fertility, creative periods, new beginnings.
A lot of energy.
For both of us to pull an ace is very.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of new beginnings, which is
Empress and oh my goodness.
the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, So you guys have got a lot of good new beginnings for you, and a lot of spirituality that's going to be happening for you. So we also pull an overall oracle card for you. And for the month, Lucy pulled this one, which is so appropriate, called Let the Emotions Flow. So go ahead.
Emotions flow like water. They can be joyous like a babbling brook, as deep and strong as a river. Give yourself permission to feel and experience them without judgment or blame. Do not try to deny them, for that can only lead to harm and disease. Do not dam them within you. Release them, let them flow and go. Allow yourself to feel them and learn from them as you embrace them for what they are, a natural response to the moment that you exist in that will pass as the moment passes.
So even though this is about emotions and a lot of it's feminine energy, there are, males that this is too. It's just coming back and being emotional and supportive at times, even though I know for a lot of guys it's hard because you're more logical. But go ahead and embrace that part of you and who you are.
Let them flow and let them go.
Yes.
Don't hold on to grudges. Don't hold on to any pain that you may be experiencing. Feel it and let it go.
And then sit back and enjoy all this the wonderful things that are going to be happening this month for you. You guys got a lot of good emotional and new beginnings and creativity periods. So
a lot of good energy there for you.
So if you like what you've seen, go ahead and hit the like button. And, we do want to know what's going on with you guys. So feel free to comment. Let us know how the read did for you. And if there's anything you'd like to see different, we're open for constructive criticism.
Absolutely.
Not a problem. Nope. So in the meantime, you guys have a great month. Walk in light, love, and peace. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.